there is Imo, Cross River, and Akwa Ibom in the east, and in rivers in the south. And this insecurity balance brings what you call the gateway for crime, and then the gateway maybe for investment. So, in securing a state like Abia, can we know some of the peculiarities and how the government started off from the beginning in 2015 to...
Where we carry out our rescue operations, and people have been rescued, vehicles have been brought back, a lot more people have been arrested. I think in the southeast, if not in Nigeria, we have a security body of emulation. So I invite other states to come into Abia State and discover what we are doing here. Because this is a system that is highly synergized. Synergized in the form that the governor made sure that all the security chiefs always come together, discuss security of Abia State, and take it down the hierarchy, ensuring that the junior officers also get integrated. That even if you call my office, as soon as you are calling my office or you are calling the security agency's lines direct, for any crime that is taking place at any particular point, if you are not careful, you will see army vehicles coming in, police vehicles, civil defense vehicles, vigilante vehicles, all coming to the same spot to make sure that the problem is resolved. But notwithstanding, crime is not something you eliminate overnight. And you cannot even eliminate crime totally. So you can always fight to reduce crime to the barest minimum. And having said that, I want to tell the whole world, and it is so because we have so much created an awareness at the local level, at the grassroots level, that every Abian knows that if he sees a face that he does not understand, he needs to report that face to the nearest police post or to the nearest security checkpoint or any security agency. We have one of the best communication gadgets in Nigeria today that when you make contact with the police emergency line, it gets across all over the state, be it to Munochi, be it to Kwa, be it to Bingwa, even exploiting this communication system very well. And incidentally, probably next time we come here, we'll make the communication and the phone lines of the police available. Because it's an effective tool towards ensuring that we remain proactive in fighting crime.
How were you able to, as the government, how did you attack this situation and, of course, bring about a decline in the herdsmen clash in Abia State?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm happy you mentioned this. When the herdsmen came in, they came in during the farming season. And a lot of destructions were made on the farms. And the community, Abians are predominantly farmers and traders.
Exactly.
So it became a problem. And the only way to approach that matter was to bring the two people together. And the herdsmen, they have what they call a Métis Allah. The farmers also will attack them and kill their cow. Now, instead of reprisal or retaliating, they should report this matter straight to the committee. And the committee, in liaison with the state government, had a way of settling it. That if you lose your cow and it is legitimately lost, what I mean by legitimate is that you were not wandering in the farm. You were just on your own grazing and all that. The community attacks you, then there's a way of settling or paying for that cow. And if the Fulani people too graze into the community farm, they too will pay. It was an understanding, and we agreed on that.
And it has worked?
It is working. It is working.
Okay.
But I cannot say it is absolute, because sometimes some of these things are not brought to the committee. So, but it's working fine so far.
In addition to what my Oga has said, yes, we have to lay emphasis to the fact that we have the migrating Fulani cowsmen or cattle rearers, and we have the herdsmen that remain in situ in the state. You see, to a great extent, the problem we've had is not really with the people that have been in Abia and rearing their cattle. But to a greater extent, it was about the migrating Fulani men who will come in, like he has said, towards the rainy season when the farming is veg everywhere and destroy those crops. And based on the committee that was set up, tactically, it was realized that we need to strategically handle the matter to start operating. And it was also in consultation, like he has already said, with the internal Fulani men that have domesticated their activities in the state, that we were able to contain the movement of those ones coming from outside. And I want to say that the compensation that the governor pays to either the herdsmen or to the farmers, to a great extent, has also helped in bringing about a reduction in the level is quite low. And Abia has been doing well managing the crisis of herdsmen and farmers.
Okay, what is the position of the government regarding the anti-grazing bill that is before the floor of the House of Assembly?
The position of the government about the anti-grazing bill. And let me say it categorically clear that at the inception of this Fulani crisis, the governor made it clear we don't have land for grazing. And if the governor said so, I don't think anybody will go contrary to what he has said. I think the position is that Abia State does not have land for grazing. I'm just emphasizing the obvious.
Okay, Captain, you are a security man by training and and everything.
Of course.
The governor, by the virtue of his position,
right,
is regarded as the chief security officer of the state.
Exactly.
And you're looking at the structure of Nigerian Federation. The governor here is constrained to work with security executives that are drafted to the state that he has little or no control of. So,
right,
in terms of in realistic support and synergy, tell us your relationship between some of these security heads and the government.
Good. I want to categorically state that we've maintained very good cordial relationship with all the federal that it is a question of what I give you, you give me. The governor is not holding back anything that should go to the security agencies, be it welfare-wise, be it operational activities, or in any other form you want to think about it. Even the mere communication angle has a lot more to well. So from time to time, you will find that the governor is always discussing with his security chiefs. I don't think in the real balance of what we are trying to bring up, it is existing on paper, constitutionally, but in practice, the governor is totally in control of the security of the state. And that has been achieved because he knows how to liaise with even the service chiefs at the federal level. So we don't have any problem with the security agencies.
Dr. Opai, from policy perspective, would you have favored a state police?
In 2011, stating my position about the state police, I support that state police. You know, during our course of interaction here, Captain said, in every community that you know when a stranger comes into that community, that is the effect of state policing. If we stay or live in the same community, if you're a stranger in that community, I know that you're a stranger in that community, and it is my responsibility or duty to ensure that such a person is figured out. The DPO who is posted from somewhere does not know everybody who lives there. The SSS man who comes does not know everybody that lives there. So I support state police.
Okay, Dr. Opai, staying with you now. Let's look at urban violence. You issued a statement through the governor's office directing the closure of the brothels in Umuahia and Aba. How much of threats were these facilities to the security of lives and property in these two cities?
Well, that is a state policy, and we're about to implement that. You I know what a brothel is. It's a hiding place for. I am very careful in the choice of my word. It's a hiding place for miscreants. The thing was becoming embarrassing to the state. If you walk along the ShopRite or Ishi Gate down to Ovare and all that, the embarrassment you get from there, from all these our boys or hoodlums or whatever, then it was discovered that it was the brothel that was functioning around that place that was keeping them. So it was a threat. Yes, it was a.
Was it a complete closure? Like, are you sure that there are still not some protests?
No, you cannot say that, because I have taken time to go around. Sometimes you see, activities going in, but not coming out of that particular place, which means some are flouting the government order, but the government is not unaware of that. But let me also use this opportunity to re-emphasize that such order is still subsisting.
Okay, let's take a look at cultism. Cultism, if you look at statistics, I do not have the statistics here. Okay.
It's unfortunate, honestly speaking. Most of these are our boys or students, so to say, that we try to train, and we say the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. The people who are turning out now, they are very disgraceful. Record shows that some of these boys that are into cultism are not actually students, but these are droppers. So the way the things are going on, lack of children are supposed to be in the school, and they are not there. They are always finding on the street, coming home to tell their parents whatever reason they have to come back home, because the parents are not actually caring for these children. That is why they go out. Such claimed students, they go back to school to confuse other students who actually have come to study, and that is why the thing is going on now.
Okay, I'll come to you now. Umuahia, the capital city of Abia State, is quite dark. I don't know whether you've noticed that. And we're talking about urban violence, crimes, and how do you want to ensure that there is a visibility policing for security officers, and at least you can see the next kilometer. Is that not a challenge, the darkness that we witness in Umuahia as a state capital?
It's a challenge, but I don't think it's a challenge that is created by the state government. It is also a challenge before the state.
I know that nature brings darkness.
No,
I'm sure at least a street light.
Let me land. I said I don't think it's a challenge created by the state government. It is also a challenge before the state government for obvious reasons. We have the street lights already mounted, and the street lights are not working. The question is, what caused it not to work? Arrest, as a matter of fact, and prosecution took place. So vandalization is one of the problems that the state is confronting. That's why I say it's not limited to the federal agency called EADC. The state itself is also having some problems, because there have been state moves, not only in Umwa, even in Aba, towards ensuring that all our streets have light. Actually said, if you have street lights, you turn the night into day, business will thrive, security men will see very far, and the people doing their businesses will also move as if they are still operating by normal day light. But let me assure Abians that Dr. Kezipas is not sleeping over this. Whether the federal government wants to do the right thing or not the right thing concerning lights in Abia, in the state or in the country, particularly as it affects security negatively, Dr. Kezipas is going to do a turnaround on that particular angle as we move into the next dispensation. I am sure that Sapa will have lights. If I'm going by his concept of road construction alone, you will realize that most roads that are being constructed goes along with street lights that serves as security lighting. I see a lot more happening in that area. Nothing stops him putting CCTV cameras at various strategic points. It's coming fully loaded, and when you offload them, Abia will come out better for it.
All right, it is still the impact right here. Okay, you want to?
Yeah, I want to add, in addition to what you have said,
okay.
I just want to say development is a partnership deal. Development in provision of street light is a partnership deal. The government has done our own side of it. The community or the citizens living around that area, it is their own responsibility to ensure that these street lights are not tampered with. That's exactly what I want to add here.
All right, it is still the impact right here on Flow 94.9 FM. Of course, you know the impact is that agenda setting program. Of course, as we set agenda for the second term of Governor Okezie-Ikpeazu's administration, and of course, he will be sworn in on the 29th of May. That's 2019. And of course, we're looking at security now. Today, we do have Deputy Chief of Staff to the Governor, Okezie-Ikpeazu, Chief Opai Agu Opai, PhD, and of course, a retired captain, Awa Udense, security advisor to the Governor. Sampson.
Yes, exactly, Michael. Let's look at what we've seen lately. The spike in violent crime push factor for the level of criminality that we are witnessing in Aba at the moment.
Yes, if you use the word at the moment, I will tell you that there is a high reduction in crime at the moment.
In Aba?
In Aba.
People are being killed.
No. You see, we must start looking at security from a scientific perspective, not on rumor, not on stories, not on hearsay. Because if there is an accident that takes place in front of your office here, and somebody rushes into government house, they will come and tell me 10 people have died because 2 vehicles crashed. And meanwhile, when you get to this point, 2 vehicles never got themselves in any accident. 1 vehicle hit you again. So that is the multiplier effect when you are reporting incidents or activities that must have taken place, gets overbloated. Most of these stories get overbloated. And they don't know the damage they are doing to the states in terms of economic investment by investors coming into the state when we say things that are not the way they should be. Yes, coming to terms with what we have the question you have rightly asked. Over time, particularly after the election period, there was an upsurge in crime. For obvious reasons, I will explain to you. When you come out from an election that was keenly contested, not supposed to be in Abia State, we were looking for, have a way of finding themselves back into Abia State. I mean, potential criminals that have left the state and now become political thugs to some politicians who don't realize that they don't really need these thugs for them to win an election. And one reason or the other, they lost out of the election, and these people are left alone on their own in the cooler. What do you expect them to do? When they come out from the cul-de-sac, they want to run away. There will be, and statistically, took place, and it was not limited to Abia State, it took place all over the nation. Now, in Abia State particularly, I want to tell you that based on our statistics, as we enter into the rainy season, there's always a beef up in crime. Because, simple reason, we belong to the forest region of the country, and the grass starts coming up. Most of the track roads become easy for them to maneuver. That does not work out well for the operational security agencies to be able to ply those roads with their vehicles. So it becomes a field day or a field period for crime. But nonetheless, we mapped out proactively strategic deployment skill that when this thing came up, I will tell you that since we entered the month of May, the whole thing dropped. Even in Umuahia here. Now people keep shouting. Many people are being taken away, kidnapped or shot or killed. When you look at the statistics of people that must have been shot in Aba, they might not be up to 5. But nobody should be shot at all, going by constitutional responsibility of what a responsible government needs to do. And I think that in as much as this thing want to come up, Dr. Okezie's government security has meant proactive checkmating some of these activities. That a female finger was cut in Aba could be giving a lot of interpretations. But within the government sector, we know exactly what happened. And we have managed in such a way that there is no other ethnic group that wants to fight back. Because when something happens, you have to look at it from different angles and be able to come up with a position that gives a good grounding to the fact, so that you will not have any multiplier or any reciprocal violence activity coming up. So far, so good, my brother. Crime rate in Abia is quite low. The crime wave today, as I talk, I make good to say that Abia still belongs to one of the top 3 states in the country where crime is very, very limited. Right. We are not begging you, President, not to report crime. Because I know that if we say don't report crime, some of you will still report crime. So we are not pressing. I don't want to say some states are doing so. But I know that people go out lobbying some information agencies not to report crime. Abia does not do that. report the crime, we'll collect the statistics, we'll investigate it, we'll do our research, and ensure that proactively we stop such crime from reoccurring. But we can only lower crime. You cannot wipe away crime.
Okay,
if you wipe away crime, we don't need police.
Okay, let's quickly take a look at something very important here. The issue of operation time for Keke in Abia State.
Just before you go ahead, I wanted to add, in addition to what he has said, the steps taken to ensure that crime rate is reduced completely in Aba and Umuahia. The police came up with what they call Operation Ada. And it was launched in Aba. They took it straight to Aba to launch it to tell Aba. That is what they call show of strength, and it happened there. Apart from that, there are other agencies, security agencies, direct from the IG that are in Aba. So crime has really reduced, but you cannot say one or two things are not happening. Remember too, during the farming season, there used to be a clash between families. So such clash can even lead to death, and it is the press, report it as if.
Let me help you in that angle. Let me come in support of what I say. You see, in crime analysis, you come up with crime classification, what we might refer to as pigeonholing of crime. It's only when you pigeonhole and validate, you will say that this type of crime occurred through assassination or murder. This is kidnapping that could have ended in collecting ransom, but along the line something went wrong and somebody died. This other crime came in form of assassination due to bad business. But when you group all of them together, the tendency is to put crime in a nature that anybody who is looking at your data will say, no, this place is filthy. The crime that is taking place in Abia State today is what we refer to as normal crime. If you have a break-in, it's a normal crime. It's just like you have a child that you are not feeding well and needs food that goes to the mother's pot to collect soup illegally. That child was hungry. And
so why would the child not be fed well?
Why would it? Because there is limitation of funding. There was no money to get the child enough food. So if you have kept food for one feeding something a day, and that child needs it at least minimum of twice, let's not say 3 times a day, and collect such food, improve on your feeding habit for that child will not look for the pot. So that's the main reason why Dr. Kezia's government today is making sure that empowerment is not just by giving cars, but empowerment is by through skill acquisition, and that's when we have education E for E, so that we acquire skills and you get employed.
Okay, let's quickly take a look at Keke. Now, the issue, let's look at it squarely, politically and of course socially. A lot has been said politically. I will begin. Before the election period, we had the time increased till 9 p.m. And of course, after the election, it was dropped to 7 p.m.
Yes.
A lot has been said. If you go to the street, ask some persons, they will tell you it's because the governor wants the Keke operators to vote for him. And of course, if you look at it socially, I don't know how you want to react to this.
I will take it up headlong.
Okay.
Now, you see, when we discuss issues of crime, security, intelligence process, there are a lot